Life is different for everyone. Some may seem to have it all, but the perfect life doesn't exist. And we need to know that's okay, to not strive for impossible, but not limit ourselves to what others think we ought to be. Because each tarnish or mark or scar that joins us along the way tells a story of how we survived our darkest days. And I know sometimes you feel you can't go on, that you've been fighting this battle for far too long, but let me tell you that you have inner strength, a wealth of knowledge you're yet to give. There's so many people we can work together to reach, to better their lives, that they know they're not weak. So on the days you've had enough and life seems overwhelming and far too tough, let me tell you that you can beat the inner voice of doubt that deceits. But how do I know if we've never met? The fact you're still here tells me you've beaten every single depth of despair you've reached, every doubt, every moment you felt like you couldn't go on, yet you did. You may feel beaten down and torn, and yes, from time to time we get worn, but you've got 100% success rate surviving this long. Don't let today be the end of your song. There's so many who want to listen to what you have to say, and all the words of desperation that you've been repeating over and over have fallen on deaf ears, and no one around seems to see how much you're drowning. No one hears the cries for help, because they're silent to those who don't listen. But there are so many others who will see your value, they'll know your worth. They want to be nothing more than a listening ear, not because they feel they should, but because they care.
So when you feel you've lost your way, hear us.
Hear us.
Hear us.
Hear us.
We value you, each one individually.
And collectively, as a community,
let's come together and raise some noise
of hope and life and future joys.
And if you can't feel, you can do it for yourself.
As if you're not worthy of the good.
Then know there's so much more you can give.
To better life for the next generation, just by being yourself, exceeding your own expectation.
One day you will look back and realise you weren't that bad after all.
You weren't that bad after all.
You weren't that bad after all.
You weren't that bad after all.